Hey guys, welcome to a new video, a long awaited one, and one with a new environment, as you can see behind me. I'm not going to go ahead and show my whole apartment, but it is cool. I have moved 3 times since I've started this YouTube channel, 4 times technically, but I've now got my own apartment with my own cool little things. It's been a long day, so I'm going to get right into it while I slowly sort my tools, because this video is entirely an update on the FC. I just actually got it back. It's parked outside because it does run. It just doesn't drive. Oh, cat cameo. That's the issue that we're going to talk about now, while I slowly and surely try to get my tools organized. It's been a mess of 5 months when it comes to this car. As you guys know, I started working on it in the driveway of my girlfriend's parents, and there I was able to get the exhaust off, drive shaft out, the top half of the interior parts of the transmission removed, and that stuff. I was able to get a lot of the bell housing bolts out. I just couldn't get the torque converter bolts out, and I couldn't reach the other bell housing bolts. And then eventually, one day while I was at work, I'm walking back up the hill, and I see that the car slipped off the jack stands because the ground went from being frozen to not being frozen, and I wasn't smart and didn't put any supports underneath the jack stands, so the car sank. And that's my bad, obviously. So we moved it to a friend of mine. He says he's going to get fixed that weekend. That weekend turns into a week, turns into 2 weeks, turns into a month, turns into 2 months, turns into 5 months. Just battling, trying to get stuff done. Because I'm busy, I'm going through a lot of stuff. I'm trying to get an apartment done, I'm trying to pay for things. Got the truck, things like that. I'm trying to get other stuff taken care of. So I eventually lined up at this awesome deal with a shop called Grade A Garage. They worked on my buddy Bobby Custer's Evo. I'll put his little link right here on his YouTube channel. They worked on his Evo and did some great work to it. And they're also very transparent with him when it came to things that were wrong, things that needed fixed besides just whatever the issue he came in for. They're really cool. They didn't make him overpay and things like that. So I set up a thing with them and get that set up about a month ago. FC just recently got into the shop. As in just recently, I mean this week, Monday. I believe it was this Monday. It was in the shop, and they got the transmission in a day, and they got the exhaust back on the second day. And then they turn it on, they bleed my coolant, they put the fluid in, they get everything taken care of, and it doesn't move, it doesn't do anything. So that's where I come into play. So I only paid for those 2 days. To be fair, it's a lot of money. But I only paid for 2 days. I got it moved back up here, and now I gotta find out if this transmission is fully blown or if it's salvageable. I'm hoping it's salvageable. If it's not, it's manual swap city. We're gonna swap a manual into it. Done playing with automatics. What went from being a $50 swap turned into a much more than $50 swap, from towing costs, garage costs, etc. So regardless, I'm going to start buying manual swap parts, even if I can get this transmission to start working, because it's really weird. It's not throwing any codes besides the speed sensor code, which is, I don't care about that. I just want my car to move. Speedometers doesn't matter if it doesn't roll. But trying to get that figured out. Not sure what it is, but here's one of the things it could be. This isn't the one that's in the car. This is the one that came with my new transmission, well, new to me transmission. So this right here, oil pressure switch, goes right in before the bell housing. It's the first sensor you see on the driver's side. There's a possibility it could have gone bad, because currently what's going on with the transmission is it's not pumping any fluid, and we think the oil pump inside the transmission is bad, which would make sense. It's probably what's happened, but I'm trying to bank on something else being wrong. So it could just be this. I doubt it. Not sure entirely. But I'm obviously going to try to swap it or check the one that's currently in it, see if it's damaged, see what's going on. But if we can't figure out what's going on with the transmission currently, manual swap, like I was saying before, So this is about a week later from when I actually recorded it, and since I've gotten the FC back, I've done countless amounts of troubleshooting. Actually, I'll put it up here. I went through the entire factory service manual's troubleshooting list when it comes to things related to the car going into gear but not like driving. And it's like it's either the torque converter or the oil pump. It could be either one, and it makes sense to be either one, but I'm not too sure. Um, Either way, I'm done messing with the auto transmission at this point. I'm honestly not even sad about it because this is now an excuse to start doing a lot of things that I wouldn't want to do to a running and driving car. Now I can just make it a not running car too. As you'll see in the next video, I actually just finished recording another one. Just some quick posts while I try to get some stuff sorted out. You can actually, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna try to get on a schedule because it's not gonna happen. But before I ramble too much, this is just a quick little update video on the FC. I could throw some, I might throw some footage at the end of this, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Another video will be 100% scheduled a week from this post. So be on the lookout for that if you're still interested. I'm starting to do some emissions deletes, things like that, just prepping for it, and kind of getting like a little series started for the FC, mainly like a revival. So hopefully you guys are excited for that, and that's probably what's going to be content for the entirety of 2021. See ya. Thank you for watching.